just would want. And you know he's never wrong, especially if it's in a song. Apu, I can't live without you. Apu, Apu, I really love you. Apu, Apu, I can't live without you. Apu, Apu, I really love you. I can't live without you. Apu, Apu, I really love you.
There, Happy New Year. So today for the stream, let me just turn down the volume for the sound. So for the stream today, we are going to be working on the next part of the Metroidvania series, and I'm gonna spend a couple of maybe an hour getting my updating some aspects of the part 12 article. After that, we will be looking at how the in-game HUD can be redesigned, the mana and the health mechanics. I want to streamline them a little bit and make the code less complicated, because right now there's a whole bunch of codes that are controlling the mana and the health, and I think that's a little less than ideal. And the HUD, the mana and the health display is not responsive as well. I'll show you what this means later. So we're gonna make them responsive and clean up the UI a little bit. Just waiting for Unity to load.
Ho bisogno di un pacco di ghiaccio, ma è così divertente. Ho bisogno di un impacco di ghiaccio, ma è così divertente. Brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani. 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 Toilette in fiamme dal dolore infinito. Toilette in fiamme dal dolore infinito. Ma è così divertente l'emo. Ma è così divertente l'emo. Ma è così divertente l'emo. Brucia quando faccio pipì, l'emo. Brucia quando faccio pipì, l'emo. Brucia quando faccio pipì.
Okay, so the project is up.
way. Community led I stay. I'm a fool, unruggable today. I'm unruggable. I'm a fool with that's gone astray. I'm improbable. Yeah, I crash but rose from the fray. I'm community backed. No need for debts to pave my way. I'm a phoenix in flight. Yeah, I'm a bull unruggable today. Unruggable today. Against all odds I sway. Community led I stay. I'm a fool, unruggable today.
So before I get started, let me just get my project up to speed and update all the files in my personal project to part 12 because some of the codes were updated without me using without me updating the main project. So let me just spend some time to do that. And after that, I'm gonna update the article because in the upcoming video, there's gonna be one part that talks about getting the pause screen responsive, and that is not inside the article. So I'm gonna add one additional section into the article as well. So just gotta update all my scripts and just do a check and make sure that everything is working after the script update. So let me just double check to make sure that all the scripts here are marked as obsolete. UI menu settings should be inside here. UI audio is obsolete. Let me just put it inside here as well. Spikes gone. They're not obsolete. This is not obsolete as well. Fade UI has to be obsolete, and it's obsolete. And menu fade controller is obsolete as well. Let me just update the UI screen script. Get it to be same as what I have in the article. Then we have the UI screen editor. Hi there, I'm from Singapore. It's always very warm here. Are you European? Oh yeah, where are you from? Okay. Yes, airport is great. Whenever I travel, I'll just go to the airport for like sit there for like 6 hours, 7 hours, doing work. It's a great place to work. Do you come to Singapore often? The UI manager, play controller. 3 months ago. I'm glad you like it. There's a lot of stuff there. We have this mall. It's called Jewel. If you had the chance to go there, I think you would like it. I'm from Australia. Australia is nice as well. The winter weather in the south, it's a very mild winter, right? And it's great. It's like 10 degrees. It's, I found it pretty comfortable. He's got the tendies in his hands, his mouth starts to salivate. Everyone wants a taste, they can't even wait. Green fringe, so pure and true, lighting up our world with just a brew or two. From humble roots, your charm is spread. Now you're forever. So I just realized I can't be copy and pasting my code like that because the code in this the main project is a little different from the code in the series. Thank you so much. Are you following the Metroidvania tutorial, or are you following the Vampire Survivors, or which tutorial are you following? Oh, you're welcome. Naive but wise, our dearest friend before our very eyes. They may confuse you for Pepe the Frog, but you're one of a kind forever. The farming simulator. That's done by Jonathan. I don't think he's done. Actually, he's done a live stream before. We were trying to start a new series, but it didn't go so well because we didn't get so many views on that, you know. But there should be another part coming out soon, like in a couple of weeks. Jonathan is studying right now in university, so whenever he gets the time, he will create a new video. But it's during exam periods, he's not able to do that. I'll be sure to let him know that you like his series. UI screen is updated. Gotta update the game manager as well. So this is UI screen. Oh, be great if you can follow another tutorial. So the Unity works more or less the same. When you go to 2D games are generally a bit easier to use. but otherwise the process is the same, you know. So if you follow just a couple of tutorials, then you should be able to get a hang of how Unity works pretty quick. After that, it's beyond a certain level, it's just organizing your code. So if you want to build your game, if you want to scale your game to have a lot of features, to have a lot of gameplay, then that's where the challenge comes, because it's how you organize your codes and your files that determines how easy your game will be to scale. So if your files are all over the place and your code is not well organized, you'll find beyond a certain size, it becomes very hard for you to keep expanding your game. I think 2D is easier. It's my personal opinion, because I started with 2D and then I went over to 3D, and I found making 3D games to be much more challenging, because you have to deal with 3D vectors, which are something, you know, and the rotations and everything are more complex as well. So it's easier to deal with rotations in 2D because you only rotate in one axis, right? But then if you're working with 3D, then you have 3 axes of rotation, and things get a lot messier. But Unity is essentially a 3D engine. So even in a 2D environment, you deal with some 3D stuff. Like in Unity, you can rotate 2D objects like this as well. So I would say it's not as stark of a jump as if you. So I came from an era where 2D was Flash, and then 3D was like Panda 3D, or it's like more than 10 years ago. The environment is quite different. So in that environment, it was quite a jump to go from 2D to 3D. So I went from Flash to Unreal Engine 3. So and the way they did the positioning was different, because in Flash you use X and Y values to move around, and then there were no vectors that time, so then we had to do like trigonometry if we wanted your character to move at an angle. With vectors, it's a lot easier. So in the last 10 years or so, right, game development has come a long way, like in terms of the access that you have to the tools. Because 15 years ago, 10 years ago, there weren't that many tools. 10 years ago, I think that there was quite a. 10 years ago now, it's 2025, right? So 10 years ago, there were quite a few tools now. But if you go back, say 15, 16 years ago, then the tools were not really there. So it was a little bit harder to get your games developed then. There wasn't as much documentation as well. It's 15 years ago. It's time really flies, man. So game dev is a lot easier now, but then there's a lot more competition as well. So that makes it, I think, a lot more challenging. Like because it's so hard to get attention now from people. You have so many kinds of media, and everything is competing for someone's attention. So the scene has become so much more competitive. I used to use Unreal Engine 3, but after I graduated, I got a job teaching Unity. So then I started using Unity and I never turned back. But I started with Unreal, and I thought Unity was a lot easier to use. But Unreal has a lot more options out of the box, because it's configured it's configured for high-end devices right out of the box. Unity is not configured like that. Unity is configured to be accessible first. You can do the same things that Unreal does. You can do it, but you have to tweak a couple of settings. It's not out of the box. So in that sense, Unity is more accessible, it's easy to use, but you don't get the same quality out of the box, I guess. Yeah, you can use visual scripting in Unity, but you have to change to either URP or HDRP, which to be honest, if you I haven't looked at. They have different rendering pipelines. So the default one is more lightweight, easier to use, but it's not as visual as Unreal. With Unreal, you just plug and play. You can create very beautiful visual effects. It's just one extra step for Unity. It's not a big step. I just haven't gotten myself acquainted to using their visual scripting, because personally I'm not a fan of visual scripting because I mean I'm speaking from a point of view of because I know scripting, so it's a lot easier for me to just write code. Visual scripting makes you feel like you can do more stuff, but really there aren't many things that you can do in visual scripting that you can't do with script itself. And usually it's faster if you're familiar with how the scripting ecosystem works. It's generally a lot faster for you to write code. This doesn't apply to materials though. I think for materials, visual scripting is much easier. Materials in the sense of creating the skins that you have for your 3D models, right? Those are materials, right? So when you're making materials, visual scripting is actually a lot faster. Other than that, and even so, it's only faster if you're animating materials. If you are doing standard materials like say the ground or like trees or leaves or whatever, it's almost the same, you know. It's when you want to do like animated materials that visual scripting really becomes really powerful, because it's hard. It's really hard to do animated materials by scripting. It's possible as well, but it's difficult. Okay, so let me just get caught up on scripts over here. Deactivate.
The moon we go with Apu by our side. Together we can create something worth believing.
No, Terrasqual is not my real name. My real name is I'm Terrence. Terrasqual is it used to be my you know, when I play online games like Gunbound. Gunbound is a game from a long time ago, Maple Story, that kind of stuff. I use that name, and then I continued using it when I started freelancing. So I also do websites, and I host a website for clients and a whole bunch of. I basically settle IT needs for clients if they have any issues with their websites or any kind of online stuff. I'll handle that for them, and then that was the company name that I registered, and I used it to serve clients. So when I built this channel, I just thought, hey, let's just use the same name. I find it a little silly, but I've been using it for a while now, so I didn't think I should change it, you know. No, I wish I was rich. You can just take a look at my room and you can tell that I'm not rich, right? If I was rich, my room wouldn't look like that. My room would be, you know, maybe some ivories hanging on the walls, better bed, bigger room. I wouldn't be doing in my room if I was rich. I would rent a place, right? Be a studio apartment or something. So no, I'm not rich. Target, of course, is to be rich, but hey, you know, if it happens, it doesn't it doesn't happen to everyone. Of course, if that happens, it'd be great, but probably we'll have to change the way this channel works or change the content that we put out if I wanted to make more money off this. Because right now, you have to get a certain number of viewership, and that's the difficult thing. And I've just been doing what I've been comfortable with on this channel. So there is an audience, but it's a very small audience. It's not like it's not a lot of money that we are getting from this channel, because I've interned. So we are, like, the money that I get here is a little less than what I pay them. So in a way, I'm paying more money than I'm getting in, but you know, because I'm a company, so then we have government subsidies, and that helps us to keep afloat at this point. So we'll see how it goes. The dream is to be rich, that's for sure, but it's just a dream at the moment. Thank you, Canon. Appreciate your sentiment. I mean, if this has to work out, I probably will take this more seriously, because part of it, I'm doing this as a hobby as well, and there are, well, you have to think about, when you're working on projects, you gotta also think about profit. It's something that I don't think about too much, which isn't I don't think it's a smart thing. So I tend to just fall back into doing things I'm comfortable with, and that's not the best way to make money, you know. And I'm supposed to think of, say, like better ways to grow this channel, but then I always, again, just because I love coding, so I just always fall back to just working harder, and it's not always the answer. Working harder is an answer, but it's not always the answer. Like, you have to move in the right direction as well, and I'm really trying to get myself to think in the direction as well, you know. Really important. And so once the money comes in, you know, then I have more leeway to do what I like as well.
My fucking caravan. Ride through the tunnel, we got the finger on the trigger free. Caravan. Acting real scary, I think we might have to bury them. Caravan. This man is the enemy friend. Looking all spooky, they're doubling back again. Make sure you got the finger on the trigger free. Here they come again. Caravan.
My face looks like a rich guy. Thank you so much. Canon, are you following one of our tutorial series? Which one do you like? And Aronero, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct. Why don't I make simple game like ads? The challenge is that the risk with making games is that you spend a lot of time on it, and you have no guarantee of whether the game, how viral the game will get, especially if you don't have like, so like for me, right, I'm not very good at getting attention. So you can have the best game, right, but if you don't know how to get attention for it, it's a little difficult to so let's say you spend like 6 months making the game, and then you get no attention for it. You just wasted 6 months of your life. That's the risk. So doing these videos here, you know, at least I get some attention, so it's guaranteed, you know. So that's why I'm sticking to making tutorials at the moment. So you're almost finished with all the parts. We're releasing a new video. In probably like a week or two, we're gonna touch up the character select screen and create a new treasure chest animation that's more similar to what you have in the game.
Late at night, me and the bros sipping whiskey, strumming on our guitars. Had no plans, no place to go, but we heard about a treasure hidden in the stars. Yeah, we waited Twitter, me and the crew, hunting for likes and retweets too, screaming hashtags, causing quite the fuss, tapping on keyboards, raising some hell with a buzz. Oh, the tweets we share, the trolls we fall, in a world of hashtags, we found our spot, from the darkest corners to the funniest jokes. Twitter was our playground where we never felt alone. Ooh, yeah.
I think that's all the code that I need to change, right? Kenan, you're Japanese, right? Because from your last name, it's quite obvious. I've seen. I don't know if you follow Street Fighter, but I play a little bit. I've been playing a bit too much recently. And Daigo is the legendary Street Fighter player. I saw him playing some Vampire Survivors on stream I think a year or two ago. Oh, I just realized that my stream the speed is a little, it's dropping a lot of frames. Let me see if I'm able to get the connection speed faster. Do I know Holocure? I have no idea what Holocure is. I'm sorry. Why am I dropping so many frames? I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. Let me just go and see if I can fix the connection.
Feeling the beat, moving my feet in the club. I'm feeling so complete. We had a time, but it's a dead end. I'm moving on, this is where it ends. Tried to make it work, but we fell apart. The fire's gone. We can't restart. I'm saying goodbye. Can't take it anymore. It's over. Baby, it's time to close the door. It's over. Yeah, so over. No more tears. I'm feeling bolder. Letting go.
I think the connection is much better now. So I hope the both of you are still there. So Canon, I'm not sure what HoloCure is, but I can check it out actually. It's a game, right? HoloCure. I can see how it's similar to Vampire Survivors. So this is a Japanese game, huh?
Apu, Apu, I can't live without you. Apu, oh Apu, I really love you. Apu, Apu, I can't live without you. Apu, oh Apu, I really love you. Market cap ejaculation, chicken tendies capitulation. We're rugging upwards towards salvation. There's literally no
So
risk
the,
involved. Just quit your job and leave your family.
The transitions between the screens should be working fine now.
I can't live without you. Apu, oh Apu, I really love you.
Alright, I think this is working now.
Little green frog, that's my meme. On the sleeve, that's my meme. With your girl, that's my meme. That's my Pepe, that's my meme.
So just gotta get the
We're too ready to leave. Like furies of creep, disgusting
screens over here
You're
working.
in too deep.
Okay.
Come for the frog, forget the dog.
So we
Forget
have
mug,
the pause
and grow
menu.
closer to God. Yo, listen, you feeling me? You're impatient. Trust the plan and don't say shit. Better leave partner,
Save
just
game,
ape it.
pause.
33 billion frogs,
There's
I'm
no
not playing.
scene.
Little green frog, that's my meme. On the sleeve, that's my meme. With your girl, that's my meme. That's not Pepe, that's my meme. We're too ready to leap. My fury's a creep. Disgusting paintings, you're in too deep. Come for the frog, forget the dog. Forget the mug and grow closer to God. Yo, listen, you feeling me? You're impatient, trust the plan and don't say shit. Better
Now
leave
the
partner,
scene,
just
the
ape
new
it.
scene.
33 billion frogs,
Reloading.
I'm not playing. Little green frog, that's my meme. On the sleeve, that's my meme. With your girl, that's my meme. That's not Pepe, that's my meme. We're too ready to leap. My fury's a creep. Disgusting paintings, you're in too deep. Come for the frog, forget. Yo, listen, you feeling me? You're impatient, trust the plan and don't say shit. Better leave partner, just ape it. 33 billion frogs, I'm not playing. My wealth, it's generational. And a poo is sensational. My wealth, it's generational. And a poo is sensational. Yeah, that's my meme. that's my meme. On the sleeve, that's my meme. With your girl, that's my meme. That's not Pepe, that's my meme. I wish Jam Bailey would play. I wish I could sit in the pond all day. I still had so much left to say. Hey, friend, bow our heads and let us pray. 4 in the morning, I cannot sleep. I am excited, sitting up in my bed. My friends are roaring, they're comforting me. I'm sitting here with chalk and milk to my head. Finger on some tendies, what if I eat? Does that mean that my cheaters will leave and get rid of friends comforting me? Does that mean that I'm finally free? I think of my friends, I think about the look nostalgia. I think of my friends, I think of the cheaters, can't leave them with my pool. I wish Tan Billy would wait. I wish I could sit in the pond all day. I still have so much left to say. Hey, to break our heads and let us pray. We love our pool. 4 in the morning, I cannot sleep. I am excited, sitting up in my bed. My friends are roaring, they're comforting me. I'm sitting here with choking milk to my head. Finger on some tendies, what if I eat? Does that mean my cheaters will leave and get rid of friends comforting me? Does that mean that I'm finally free? I think of my friends, I think of Apu, nostalgia. I think of my friends, I think of the cheaters, can't leave them with my Apu. I wish Tim Billy would wait. I think of my friends, I think of Apu, nostalgia. I think of my friends, I think of the cheaters, can't leave them with my Apu. I wish Tim Billy would wait. I wish I could sit in the pond all day. I still have so much left to say. Hey, to Frank, bow our heads and let us.
Pool is easily the best means to ever exist. I took out a loan on my grandma's house to buy a bed. Don't judge me, you stupid bitch. I took out a loan to buy me some tendies. I took out a loan to buy me some tendies. I blew. I blew. I choose you. I blew. I choose you. If you think that you can stop us, you might have forgotten he's taking over the internet. The whole world can see him in all his glory. What's a credit score? I'm always remember we're sub 10K holders. We need to move as a single cell organism as we grow the VC mafia, who's financially incentivized to forge organic communities. Will send their fine psyops and fund merchants. We need to be cold-blooded in our approach. They'll do anything in their power to derail this train. We need to be cold-blooded in our approach. They'll do anything in their power to derail this train.
Hanging out with our crew, we gonna just have a time. Said I'm outside by the water, I can smell that chicken a mile. Seems like yesterday, but it was 20 minutes ago. I can't forget chicken tendies. I remember what my friends said to me. They said, friend, go buy a fool. I just looked them in the eye with their tins. I just looked them in the eye with their tins. I just looked them in the eye with their tins. I just looked them in the eye with a tin. Hanging out with our crew, we gonna just have a good time. Said I'm outside by the water, I can smell that chicken a mile. Seems like yesterday, but it was 20 minutes ago. I had the most chocolate milk, but I can't forget chicken tendies. I remember what my friends said to me. They said, friend, go buy a fool. I just looked them in the eye with their tins. I just looked them in the eye with their tins. I just looked them in the eye with their tins. I just looked them in the eye.
Now, Pooh community, so vibrant and strong, spreading the word that dreams carry on. Laughter and bonds of family so true. But then came the night when the world turned askew. Oh, the night of betrayal, the great rubble. The lady us, the devil dealt them a cruel blow. Friends, I'm rugged. Chilling words did flow, sending shock waves, their hearts filled with sorrow and woe. Oh, panic took hold as the price crashed and burned. The trust they had built, so cruelly overturned. Accusations flew, the unity seemed lost. Adrift in despair, counting the devastating cost. Oh, the night of betrayal, gray rubble. The lady us, the devil dealt them a cruel blow. Friends, I'm rugged. Chilling words did flow, sending shock waves, their hearts filled with sorrow and woe. Oh, whispers of tragedy, of a life gone astray. Did he meet his end, or did he run away? The mystery lingers, no closure in sight. But from the ashes, a glimmer of hope comes to light. Oh, the night of betrayal.
I stepped out on the street, feeling oh so fine. All the ladies turn their heads when they see me in line. They say, hey there boy, what's the secret to your charm? I say, it's my apple baby, it's the ultimate alarm. It's not my fancy cars, my money or my fame. It's the way I groove, baby, it's all in the game. They want my apple, the beat that makes them move, makes them let loose, get funky and prove. The girls want my apple, they just can't resist. When I drop that funky beat, they can't help but twist. We all gather round, dancing to the groove. The rhythm is infectious, it's the ultimate move.
Just a lot.
have a flipper chicken. I pull up the tendies and choky milk dripping. I like robotic bitches. I make a simple lines out exotic bitches. I got retarded bitches. Jeets pull the bag out from you for them double digits. All she want is my teddy hating wiggers looking up to me fucking midgets. I pull on my clothes, on my clothes. I pull on my hoes. I pull on my toes, on my toes. I pull overload. I pull on my clothes. Drip. I pull on my hoes. Drip. Pull on my toes. I pull overload. Ooh, tendies dripping flavor, baby. I got choky milk on me, no spilling, baby. I'm living crazy, baby. Whole bunch of water on me like I poo in the pond, baby. I know the means to save me. I got friends doing space calls, lazy. I was supposed to make it, so when he make it to the top, they gonna cheat it. Fuck all that full wigger, I came in with retards and mean dealers. Went outside, toes in mud, wigger. Them cheats wasn't there with no hugs, wigger. Sauced up my life and I got richer. Now everybody can see the picture. I drip buttermilk, eating tendies with chunky milk. Smoke, I switch on my clothes, on my clothes. I pull on my hoes, I pull on my toes, on my toes. I pull overload, I pull on my clothes. Drip, I pull on my hoes, drip, pull on my toes. I pull overload, ooh, tendies dripping flavor, baby. I got choky milk on me, no spilling, baby. I'm living crazy, baby. Whole bunch of water on me like I poo in the pond, baby. I know the mean is supposed to save me. I got friends doing space calls and lazy. I was supposed to.
Ooh, I pull. Let's make a movement, yeah. Bring love and positivity, yeah.
I hear the caller, gotta listen up. The pool ain't no joke, it's lifting us up. Friendly forces rising, we're on a mission in life to conquer the darkness and make the future bright. This world is in madness, calamity surrounds, but we got the remedy that breaks through these bounds. Belief and perseverance, a community of love, preparing sweet serenity, blessings from above.
So let's go, activate the real, make it beautiful, the talents reveal, stories transforming, change is alive, a full revival is about to rise.
We're taking over.
Maybe I cool revival, open up your heart, feel the power so around. Make it beautiful, we're mixed within, shady story, let the change begin.
Friends, let's deploy those God-given abilities. Uplift and inspire, watch the possibilities. Build up the friend line, take the whole viral. Spread the A-Poop gospel, Apu's arrival. Keep posting that passion, shining hope to all. Ship out with that purpose, let your light call. We united, so ready to rise. No division can stop.
Who is easily the best mean to ever exist? I took out a loan on my grandma's house to buy a bed. Don't judge me, you stupid bitch. I took out a loan to buy me some tendies. I took out a loan to buy me some tendies. I blew. I blew. I choose you. I blew. I choose you. If you think that you can stop us, you might have forgotten he's taking over the internet. The whole world can see him in all his glory. What's a credit score?
This frog ever. I've been round, he's so clever. With a ribbit here and a ribbit there. Apu Staja, spreading joy everywhere. Nothing but his voice, no instrument
dance inside. Apu Apostaja, singing day and night. Gather round, listen to the sweet melody. Apu Apostaja, the frog we all wanna be. Oh, Apu Apostaja, singing from the heart. A cappella style, it's a work of art. With his ribbons, he steals the show. Apu Apu Apostaja, the cutest frog we know. Apu, oh, oh, oh. Apu, oh, oh. The cutest frog we know. Ooh.
Jump and jive, feeling alive. Apostasia and his friends arrive. Tap your feet, swing to the beat. In this party, we can't be beat.
Ladies and gents, let me entice ya with a drink that's oh so nice. Carrot martini, smooth and cold. Sip it down, feel your body unfold.
Trumpets blaring, drums are pounding. Apostasia and his friends ain't clowning. Grab a partner,
Let's do the swing. We're gonna dance, have the best fling. Trumpets blaring, drums are pounding. Apu Apostasia and his friends ain't clowning. Grab a partner,
let's do the swing.
we're gonna dance, have the best
Shoot the fuck up, dog. I'm trying to sleep. Last night was buck wild me. The friends and Apu put together some tunes, and it took a while to compile. When it comes to making tunes with Apu and the friends, well, hell ain't no other place I'd rather be. So pass me some of those chicken tendies. I am demanding, I ain't saying please. All you cheats, get down to your knees and catch yourself that Apple Apostasia disease. Because of this frog, I'm living free, hair blowing in the breeze. All friends can agree. When you're sailing in Apu's pond, you're sailing in open sea.
With every move, we find our feet. In the crypto craze where fortunes sway, we dance through the ups and downs, come what may. This is the Apu dance, wild and free. In the world of memes where we all agree, we sway and twirl with hearts so grand. Crypto may fall, but friends forever stand. To do the dance, you must let go of worries, fears, and woe. With a hop and skip and a joyful spin, we dance through life with a friend's grin. Step 1, 2, 3, feel the beat. In the crypto market where dreams meet defeat. But in our dance, we find our grace. Friends by our side in every embrace. This is the Apu dance, wild and free. In the world of memes where we all agree, we sway and twirl with hearts so grand. Crypto may fall, but friends forever stand. As the market dips and the bears growl, we dance on with laughter's howl. For in this dance we find a light, guided by Apu through the darkest night. So come along and join the dance with Apu in our Came from England, so unassuming, a green froggy with big happy mean. But your youthful spirit quickly went viral, capturing our souls with wit so vital. Apu, Apu, you're one of a kind. More than a meme, a piece of art. Up our rappers still turning up with these in US. Just play our condition and you know it feels you out in the ending. Avec c'est un deal when you are free with sing the cause you're finding us. Raining music, what you got? Clever, but it's on now. Bright spark, your fame's transcending, living its mark. The next money mean the crypto frontier. But to us, you'll always be our best friend, so the Apu.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Apus in my ledger, in my ledger, in my ledger, in my ledger. What's in your ledger? I got something better. I make pussies wetter. Yeah, your girl, I spread her. Feels good, being retarded. Rugged by Devin, still not dead. I have these other mimic coins giving me head. I've been holding since before the rug and even ate the bit more. And after cop 100 million, I pull and laughter. Your girl cheated, you mad at her. I'm sitting pretty, sitting real pretty. I pulled a 10 billion. 10 billion, I pulled a 10 billion. Pulled a 10 billion. Less than Billy. Oh, I put a 10 billion. 10 billion.
Khan, it's nice to see you. I'm fixing a couple of bugs from Part 11. I thought that all the bugs were fixed, but it's not the case, so I'm walking through it now. It's a little annoying because I thought I fixed all the bugs, but that's game there for you, huh? But otherwise, I'm good. Happy New Year.
Looks like Apu is getting the attention he deserves. Yet there's still Pepe holders that don't recognize him as Apu Plasma. It's okay, you just wanna be friends. You don't have block us all. It's frog season, we're taking over the cats and dogs. It won't take that long till they push at the top. Past the tendies down, soon we will be flying. All around your towns, Apu will be everywhere. There's nothing you can do, Apu is going to explode in 50 billion too. Come and join the ride, I promise it's gonna fly. It's never too late, come and join your friends where you belong. Apu is performing drive-bys on these other corners. Say goodbye to Mo, Annie and Lulu. We'll be #1, we're the chosen one. Looks like Apu is getting the attention he deserves. Yet there's still Pepe holders that don't.
How long have I been working on this? It's been years now.
It's okay.
When I first started this series, I thought it'd be a lot easier than I thought. It's a lot harder than I thought it was. I thought it'd be a lot easier. So it was started by Matthias and Kika. I wasn't working on this series previously, but I came in because there were a couple of bugs that I wanted to fix with the series. So we went all the way from part 10, but there's a couple of bugs with the couple of bugs and a couple of inefficiencies, and I thought I could come in here and just clean up the code a little bit to make the whole project easier to use, so that anyone who downloads this can have a easier experience, right? Just getting the files and then just plugging it into their project. Plugging their own files in the project, and then they have a working game. It's been harder than I thought. I thought it'd be a lot easier, I thought I'd just breeze through the whole thing, but it hasn't been the case. Thank you so much. So you're following the Metroidvania series, or were you following some other series? Vampire Survivors 1 was a lot easier. This one is really difficult because there's so many moving parts to it now. And then after getting everything done, there's still the writing of the plot, making videos to explain everything. That's pretty tough as well.
A rug pulled, the ground gave way, yet the spirit of a poet chose to stay. Rise again, oh, Apu's alive, from the ashes into the light. Coinbase flow and the council stand, revive the coin, hand in hand. 2 weeks
You have no idea how coding works. Well, you can follow one of our tutorials. The easiest one I would say would be Vampire Survivors series, if you want to get started. Or if you just want to see me code, feel free to stay around as well. So game dev is a lot of I think it's so I studied game dev when I was younger, and my thoughts about game dev coding is that it's a whole lot of work without a lot of compensation, you know. So games are really hard software to make because you're essentially creating an entire world. Even if it's really simple, even if it's a really simple game, there's usually a lot more code that goes into the game than you would expect, because there are so many details to iron out in every game. And when the game is done well, you don't see the amount of effort that goes into it. But when a game is not done well, then it's very easy to notice all the little flaws in it, and that's why it's so difficult. It's just a time sink, you know. But people who are in this field are really passionate. They usually grew up playing games, and that's why they want to make games, and that's why they choose making games as a career path. Oh, HTML and CSS is enough. I mean, it's HTML. It takes a little bit of figuring out as well, right? If you have a little bit of scripting background, then going to games wouldn't be as hard as if you were a complete layman. I started with HTML and CSS as well. Can I show the game really quick? There you go. Just fixing some bugs. So the Metroidvania series basically has you creating just a game like Hollow Knight, and then we have a system where you can switch between the scenes. So you can move between, and there is a boss that we cover how to make as well. The whole thing can be coded a lot more optimally, and that's why I came back to this series. I was working on the Vampire Survivors series previously. So we have boss, it's right here. And when it dies, it just... oh, it's not dead yet. I think it's dead now. Yeah, so there is a bug when it dies. Just see, so there are a lot of little bugs like these that you have to iron out. That's why if you search online and you find say, so I can't leave the scene now. Some bug here. Yeah, so you know, you get stuff like that. So there's one more thing I have fixed there. But you get the idea, right? So I always end up thinking, oh, this should be an easy fix. I shouldn't take too long to do it, and then takes forever to fix, you know, all these bugs. Just taking a deep breath now because I'm really annoyed with the amount of bugs that are in this project. Shouldn't have been like that. This is Place. Oh, thanks for your pleasant comments. Let me just try and see if we can recreate that bug with the boss again. shouldn't be just flying off, you know, and then causing the whole thing to hang. Okay, there we go. So if the boss dies properly, then you know we get to move somewhere else. Alright. So the bug is gone. Yeah. So all of this stuff is not placeholder art. It's so the idea is that we create the base for you, and then you can use that to make whatever you want, you know. So if you follow the tutorial, then you can if you follow the tutorial, then you can put your own art in, and then you can get your own game going on. So we have a couple of viewers who have made their games, and they will post their issues in the forums. So there's quite a bit of folks. So let me just show you some of the games that we have. So we have this Chinese guy here, and he's got a game going on, and he just posts on the forums when he has issues. And then we have some AI that helps, but the AI doesn't always work very well. So I help myself. I'll have a look at codes if they run into issues, and we'll try and get to the root of their problem. So in a nutshell, this is what we do. But I've got to fix the boss bug. You know, I can't have the boss just dying and the whole game just hanging. Well, we are selling this for money. We have a Patreon, and if you want to download the files, then that will be behind a paywall. Otherwise, if you're broke, you can just follow tutorials on video, and then you can create your own version of it as well. So we have some viewers who can't afford, like say the $10 a month for Patreon to download the file, so then they can just follow the tutorials there. The idea is to make this as accessible as possible. So you know, everyone has the right to make a game, right? Everything is free, so you can download Unity for free and everything. So if you're interested, you should definitely give this a shot. And you just gotta sit through some ads, and you just gotta spend a little bit more time copying the code, because you can't download the project files.
I've been in the game for years making games. Ever since friends was posting GM. Now it's up 20 ox and they still buy stacks. Diamond hand shine, add more to the bag. It's all good from GM to the GM. In a Buster John, the city of friends. A Buster John knows how to GM. A Buster John knows how to GM. Yes, they do. In the city of good frauds. In the city of good old friends. In the city of a Buster John, we keep it pumping, we keep it pumping. GN, my friends, a Buster John love.
Oh, I can't pause. It's really one problem after another, you know. What's going on here?
So your hands up in the air. I pose here and there and everywhere. One big fan, just take a look.
No problem. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it.
Hands up in the air. I pose here and there and everywhere. Shining so hot on air.
And Vola Gorilla, it's nice that your friend is trying to make his own game. And the low level stuff is really hard to deal with. but it's great if you manage to figure it out. It's nice. You know, I mean, any kind of coding that you learn is nice because coding generally makes you a lot of money. Like if you find a job, a career, and in the future probably you'll be coding some more boring stuff, but still it makes you money. You know, so learning coding is always a great thing. Thanks for joining the stream and have a good night. Meantime, let me just figure out why the pause screen it's not working. 3 something in it. The way that things can just break. Why is the pause menu always animating? Alright, good night. Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming in to show your support. So now, because of the bug with the save data, there is a little pause.
Listen, friend, big ass piece of chicken, flavored chicken and it slaps. Riding with the teenies on my lap, posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me, got that thing on me, big chicken, got that thing on me, big chicken. Shit my pants, still got the tinny on me, got that chicken on me. Having a picnic out in the open, caravan lurking. I said the caravan lurking. Riding with the teenies on my lap, posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me, got that thing on me, big chicken. Got that thing on me, big chicken. Caravan trying to see me, fuck the caravan. My password, my motherfucking password. Posted with that tinny on me, out the dunking of the tinny on me. Riding with the tinnies on my lap, posted in the park having a picnic. Got that thing on me, got that thing on me, big chicken. Got that thing on me, big chicken. Riding with the tinnies on my lap.
So let's let's modify the article.
I woke up this morning, the sun's shining bright. Got no plans for the day, gonna dance all night. Feeling the rhythm, moving my feet. Gonna hit the dance floor, feeling so sweet. No time for a shower, don't need to be clean. When the music starts playing, it's all a dream. The beat is contagious, the energy's high. Who's that is here? Let's party all night. Don't need to worry about a thing, let the music take control. Dancing all night, moving our bodies, losing all control. Who's that just in the house? We're gonna have a blast. So let loose and dance, make this night last.
Boy, that the bottom. Fucking I ain't getting rude. Bitch, I bought more. I bought more. Had to double up. I said I had to triple up. Got the cold cuts. Said I got the motherfucking cold cuts. Coin chicken. Check the chart. Free. I said go and hit that button. Free. Right at the bottom, is you real or is you fake? Oh, is you fake? Okay. Bought at the bottom. Oh, you fake. Okay. Bought at the bottom. Fuck it, I ain't get rude. Ooh, bitch, I bought more. I bought more. Had to double up. I said I had to triple up. Got the cold cuts. Said I got the motherfucking cold cuts. Call the chicken. Check the chart. I said go and hit that button. Free. Buy at the bottom. Is you real or is you fake? Okay. Okay. Bought at the bottom. Fuck it, I ain't get rude. Ooh. Bitch, I bought more. Free. I bought more. Shit, my bitch, it's all good though. The Lord told. Check the transaction, I never sold. Carry man wanna get me. Big tinky on me, I'm ready. Is you real or is you fake? Okay, okay. Bought at the bottom. Fuck it, I ain't getting rude. Ooh. Bitch, I bought more. Real free, I bought more. Real free. Hey, you wanna sell me shit?
I don't need dog shit. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need all a dog would tell. I buy that good shit. I buy all that good shit. And I hold that good shit. Give me some friends, steady gains, and some GM. Give me $1 million of laughter. I GM back and buy food all the time. Good shit. I buy all the time. I hold that good shit. Give me some friends, steady gains, and some GM. Give me $1 million of laughter. I GM back and buy food all the time. Good shit. I buy all the time. I hold that good shit. Every time price goes up, niggas holler we up. Then I tell them hold up, you ain't gon' sell. You can sell some shit coins like Floki or Slurp.
Holding on, I pull, it'll go high as a motherfucker. I bet on them pullbacks, you niggas swinging rope. And then a God can of pumps, and you niggas are priced out. I don't need she waiting. I don't need this, I don't need this. I don't need all the talk we take. I buy that good shit, I buy all that good shit, and I hold that good shit. Give me some friends, steady gains, and some GM. Give me $1 million of laughter. I'm GM back and buy food all the time. Good shit. I buy all the time, I hold that good shit. Give me some friends, steady gains, and some GM. Give me $1 million of laughter. I'm GM back and buy food all the time. Good shit. I buy all the time, I hold that good shit. Niggas lock their shit coins up, got wreck liquidity drain. Every time I buy more, some jitty loses some gains. I control the dice, I put coin with 10 hex the price. In a day, motherfucker, friends forever for life. Janitors need book a meme or some shit a cop into. Friends buy up a coin only, that's how we do. Bulletproof stack, adding SUE stacks in a day. You want on the jam because you gamble bread on base. FOMO goes hard for 9 friends on soy line and not work. And then they pop cat and vote and sell button will not work. You paper hand newbies will never learn and get wrecked. Meanwhile we add more to our apple bags. What I mean? Are you ready? Friends worldwide. Are you ready? Apple, janitors fuck off.
In a world where the sun don't shine and the clouds are always gray, there's a hero who brings the light, brightening up each and every day. He hops around with a smile so wide, never misses a beat. He's always on time with his trusty sidekick by his side. Their duo is perfectly aligned. Captain Cat is here to save the day, spreading joy and laughter. He won't let it slip away. With carrot in his hand, he's ready to fly. Oh, Captain Cat, won't you be my guide?
My funky heroine, Carrot Man, Ride through the pond, we got the finger on the trigger free. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Acting real scary, I think we might have to bury them. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. This man is the enemy friend. Looking all spooky, they're doubling back again. Make sure you got the finger on the trigger free. Here they come again. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Riding through the pond, we got the finger on the trigger free. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Acting real scary, I think we might have to bury them. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Carrot man, I ain't going back there again. Living my life in a fucking pen. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Stop at my house, you'll get dumped on friend. We don't play games, we put them to an end. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Carrot men are fans and friends don't like them. Carrot man, carrot man. Ride through the pond, we got the finger on the trigger friend. Carrot man, carrot man, carrot man. Acting real scary, I think we might have to bury them. My richness, my gods, I gotta confess. I like meat, smoked meat, any meat meat's good. My favorite meat is chicken meat. Chickies are the best meat. Meat is tasty. I like meat a lot. Did I mention I like meat? I like meat, smoked meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat, smoked meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat. I like meat, smoked meat, any meat really. Meat. Meat. I like chilling in the smokehouse. Pop open the smoker. Vegans passing out cause the meat smoke. Vegans ain't won't smoke. Smoke. Meat. I like meat. 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 I like meat, smoked meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat.
Chicken, chicken, chicken tendies. Chicken, chicken, chicken tendies. Gobble them up, gobble them good. Chickadee, chicky tendies. Choky, 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 choky milk. Choky, choky, choky milk. Bottoms up, roundy goodness. Chockity, choky milk. Bottoms up, brownie goodness. Chockity, choky milk. Chicken, chicken, chicken tendies. Chicken, chicken, chicken tendies. Gobble them up, gobble them good. Chickadee, chicky tendies. Choky, 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 choky milk. Choky, choky, choky milk. Bottoms up, brownie goodness. Chockity, choky milk.
It's clear that we are on an exponential rise. Holders we got with many eyes peering in nefarious talks and smoke-filled rooms.
This part of the plan may seem simple, but requires some effort from all of you. As new entrants start trickling into the TG, we must bring them up to date on the law, lingo, and narratives, whilst instilling in them our general attitude. We need to move as a unit, or else things start to crumble. We become a Miko and solely about charts and money too early on. Not that there's anything
I'll
wrong with
be
that.
right back.
So if we have
I'm
new
gonna get myself some caffeine.
peppy people, they need to be corrected, because we love Peppy and the holders, and that'll only sour things between our communities, instill raid mentality and a feeling of no shame. We have to move methodically and fully trust the plan with blind faith. At some point it'll be out of all of our hands, but while we are still sub 10K holders, we must ensure we establish cultural roots. With some move-filled roots, part of the plan may seem simple, but requires some effort from all of you. As new entrants start trickling into the TG, we must bring them up to date on the law, lingo, and narratives, whilst instilling in them our general attitudes. We need to move as a unit, or else things start to crumble and we become a Miko. It's solely about charts and money too early on. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So if we have new entrants coming in and cursing out Peppy people, they need to be corrected, cause we love Peppy and their holders, and that'll only sour things between our communities, and still raid mentality and a feeling of no shame. It's our time. We have to move methodically and fully trust with the plan with blind faith. At some point it'll be out of all of our hands, but while we are still sub 10K holders, we must ensure we establish cultural roots with some move-filled roots. We have to move methodically and fully trust with the plan with blind faith. At some point it'll be out of all of our hands, but while we are still sub 10K holders, we must ensure we establish cultural roots with some move-filled roots.
Jump up and down is the sound. I pull up beside ya. We're gaining ground, moving and grooving. Feel the beat. Together we dance in this city street. Hands in the air, let's show we care. I pull up beside ya. Brings us all here, spinning and twirling, spreading cheer. We're the ones who make change appear. We're the ones who make change appear. I pull up beside ya. Unite the crowd, dancing for a cause, shout it out loud. We're gonna make a difference. Just you see, dancing together in unity. Oh yeah.
Never made it as a scout man, but encoded as a poor man. Cheating, tired of living like a wage man. I'm sick of work without a sense of meaning. The output chart reminds me of a dev that once scammed. The output shop reminds me of the dev that once scammed. It's not like us to say sorry. After rugged, it's the same old story. This dev was mistaken. Pretty rude for pennies taken. And I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every chart. So these 5 words in my head scream, are you swinging rope yet? Yes, I do, we didn't know that. You said I'm holding in, I swear I still do. And you must have been so mad. Those improvers must have damn near killed you. The output chart reminds me of a dev that once scammed. The output chart reminds me of a dev that once scammed. It's not like us to say sorry. After rugged, it's the same old story. This dev was mistaken. Pretty rude for pennies taken. And I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every chart. So these 5 words in my head scream, are you swinging rope yet?
I'm a temple in the house, so bow down to the king. I'm the frog, mean boss, ain't nobody pulling strings. Dev thought he was slick, but he got caught in the scheme. Now he's crying like a baby, just a crypto has been. Grab your bags when you see our blue. Better run for the hills, I'll leave you in the dust with your pockets full of bills. Who the fuck is selling it? Ain't gonna be me. I'm stacking up my Apple coin, watch it soar to the sea. Apple coin is run for the hills, I'll leave you in the dust with your pockets full of bills. Who the fuck is selling it? Ain't gonna be me. I'm stacking up my Apple coin, watch it soar to the sea. Apple coin to the moon, while you're stuck on the ground. I'm flying high, leaving haters in the pound. Those motherfuckers don't even have a suey stack. They're drowning in the tears while I'm chilling in the black. Dev was a rug puller, but I'm the rug in his face. I'll leave him shaking his boots, feeling so displaced. You thought you had me, but you didn't have a clue. Now I'm laughing all the way while I leave you in the stew. Grab your bags when you see Apu, better run for the hills. I'll leave you in the dust with your pockets full of bills. Who the fuck is selling it? Ain't gonna be me. I'm stacking up my Apu coin, watch it soar to the sea. Apu coin to the moon, while you're stuck on the ground. I'm flying high, leaving haters in the pound. Those motherfuckers don't even have a suey stack. They're drowning in the tears while I'm chilling in the black. Dev was a rug puller, but I'm the rug in his face.
Did you know that your base dev, his name was Palladius? Apu, did you know that the cheats tried to destroy your creation? Apu, did you know that your community wants nothing more than to see you fly, fly, fly? And when you bless up with your presence, you know that you make Pepe proud. The bots will dump, dump, dump. The cheats will sell, sell, sell. But the holders will win in the end. When we reach 10 billion market cap, we'd like to shake your hand. Apu, 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 we'd like to shake your hand.
redeem. Think of my village, think of my seed. The token, you bitch, you bloody bitch. I leave you in stitch, my bastards will hit. I leave you dead in the street where shit. I don't need beef, but beef you can get. If you redeem, you receiving the tick. If you proceed, I'm claiming your gains and causing your pain. You bloody bitch, I'm with the gang. Bastard, I'm shooting, big bullets will spray. Slurped up the dip, we're slurping today. You slurping tomorrow, I need to get paid. Do not redeem the B&B. I'm begging you please, I'm down on my knees. Do not redeem, think of my village, think of my seed. The token you need, many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem, and give me them profits. Many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem, and give me them profits. Do not redeem, think of my village and think of my seed. The token you bitch, you bloody bitch. I leave you a stitch, my bastards will hit. I leave you dead in the street where shit. I don't need beef, but beef you can get. If you redeem, you receiving the tech. If you proceed, now I'm claiming your gains and I'm causing your pain. You bloody bitch, I'm with the gang. Bastard, I'm shooting, big bullet will stray. Slurp up the dip, we're slurping today. You're slurp tomorrow, I need to get paid. Do not redeem the B&B. I'm begging you please, I'm down on my knees. Do not redeem, think of my village, think of my seed. The token you need, many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem, man. Give me them profits, many rupees, so many dollars. Do not redeem, man. Give me them profits, do not redeem. Think of my village and think of my seed. The token you bitch, you bloody bitch. I leave you in stitch, my bastards will hit. I leave you there in the street where shit. I don't need beef, but beef you can get. If you redeem, you're receiving the tech. If you proceed, I'm claiming your gains and I'm causing your pain. You bloody bitch, I'm with the gang. Bastard, I'm shooting, big bullet will spray. Slurp up the dip, we're slurping today. You're slurping tomorrow, I need to get paid. Do not redeem.
Upper Swaja, he's taking the throne. Sam Bank man, you ain't standing alone. Step into the ring, it's time for a brawl. Upper's gonna dominate, watch him make the call. Ain't no mercy when I pools on the mic. Flow so sick, it'll take you for a hike. Bank man, you thought you were on top, but Appu's about to make your ego drop. Domination, that's his game. Appu's taking over, ain't no one to save. The ashes rise up high. Upper Swaja, the one who won't comply.
Keep fighting till I promise someone. Cause it's about the cheats, man. Cause every little cheat will never make it. I said I would don't worry about the cheats, man. Just a little cheat will never make it. I said I would don't worry about the cheats, man. Just a little cheat was on the bottom. When I first saw you, I knew you were the one, man. The meme that would bring us to the promised land. Apu, I love you more than 1,010 years. Apu, this is my message for you, you small frog. Keep fighting till the time has come. Top 10 market cap is where you belong. We will get you there, believe your friends. Chalky milk is the drink of choice with a side of tendies. Treasures await for you. I said I don't worry about the jits, mom. Jets will bring you to the promised land. All you have to do is me.
All I know is off-road and being outside, chilling with my dog and this frog, blessed by Jesus Christ, faith and grace for us all, son. Sun beating down out by the river, thinking about them Jeets banger on the trigger. All her. Nourished by Jesus Christ, faith and grace for us all song. Sun beating down out by the river, thinking about them Jeeps banger on the trigger. All I know is off-roading, being outside, chilling with my dog in this frog, blessed by Jesus Christ, faith and grace for us all sung. Sun beating down out by the river, thinking about them Jeeps banger on the trigger. Over.
Fuck them not friends, fuck them not friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck them not friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck them not friends, I ride for my friends. I die for my friends, post GM for my friends. All those janitors and non-friends are down 99%. I'm the frog on the tank with the big fucking balls, and I can't stop laughing when the shit coin falls. I'ma make these friends big bangs and good shipping. I put when it's friends forever, it was written. Fuck them not friends, fuck them not friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck them not friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck them not friends, I ride for my friends. And everywhere I go, I got some friends with me. I am always down for my friends and they stand with me. They posting GM with me. I put coin, the only thing you need, going 69 billion with speed while those not friends see. They'll have those red candle shit coin syndrome. They are selling in loss while dev is long gone. Make them bleed is the motto that I live by. If you fuck with friends, it's a must you die. Fuck them not friends, fuck them not friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck them not friends, cause I'm down for my friends. Fuck them not friends, I ride for my friends. Ride for my friends only. GM my friends. 10 billion friends. 10 billion. Fuck.
Okay, let's continue this train wreck of project, alright? So why is it a train wreck? Because the project files have some kinks to them. Pick the main menu option is not working, which is a big surprise. Data should be having the correct settings. No, settings not correct. Still affected by the overtime script.
Saying you are what's wrong with crypto.
Perhaps. One more here.
If you lived in any other time in the history, you'd all have starved a long time ago. When the pumps in the crib line, when they try to sell you a new popcorn,
Okay.
and if a friend get an attitude, I got the output school stacks and I'm buying more bags and I post the best GM cause I got the best friends. I'm a nice frog with some nice friends. See these green dildos, see these janitors sit. Realistic price target, 69 billion USD market correct. That's easy in a janitor rep or some shit coin, a dog and hat. When the pumps in the crib line, when they try to sell you a new popcorn, and if a friend get an attitude, I got the output school stacks and I'm buying more bags and I post the best GM cause I got the best friends.
Why does it say affected global time scale?
But the community won't let it bring us low. We're a family, we stand together through thick and thin. Now it's time to rise up and let our journey begin. With a song in our hearts and determination in our souls, we'll face the challenges and reach our goals. Like a rocket shoot through
Canvas
the sky,
affected by
we'll soar high. Leaving
That's why.
behind the past, waving our goodbyes. So let's go to the moon.
So if I set this to nothing, it's soft.
The stars as our guide will make everything right.
Should solve the problem.
Hand in hand we'll defy gravity's hold. Together we'll create a story yet to be told. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Is it? Gosh, this part of the series has so many bugs. If we remove this, does that solve the problem?
My brother meme needs a token. That sounds like a fake meme that ain't even real. I heard that meme needs a token. That sounds like a fake meme that
Oh,
ain't
it
even
does.
real. Little Twitter frog not making any sense.
why?
Thinks he be dying from all the tinnies and choking milk, but that's the name of the game when it comes to memeing coins and looking for a
We
spot
will
amongst
quit
the
the
coins
main
that
menu
fake
here.
name. I heard that meme needs a token.
Yeah, two event
That
systems
sounds
is
like
the
a fake meme
same.
that ain't even real. Little Twitter frog be spazzing and shit. I think he's
Fine.
ODing from the buttermilk. Nah, never mind. He's just dancing on tardy. I guess that's how he gets down. Whatever little tardy frog does is legit. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You 10 days sipping chunky milk, no walls. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You 10 days sipping chunky milk, no falls. I heard that meme needs a token. That sounds like a fake meme that ain't even real. I heard that meme needs a token. That sounds like a fake meme that ain't even real. It doesn't have to make sense because it makes sense to me. Thank you.
Favela, no, he's the hero of the street.
by default, timescale mode here is nothing.
With the sunrise, ready for the day. But before he hits the streets, he puts those sweet boots away. Oh yeah, he loves
So the
his
figure
nap,
always happens.
take a siesta in the sun, dreaming about the future, hanging out in telegraph.
You know, but there's no harm in putting this
Then
best.
he takes a shower, water
Timescale mode here is
splashing
just gonna be
in,
0 again.
washing off
Probably
burdens,
what
feeling
makes more
fresh from
sense.
deep within. Yeah,
And then there is optional timescale mode here, which is set to 0 as well. And
he's the pride of real streets. With his rhythm and grace, he can't be beat.
so if we don't include the code here, doesn't that mean that even if my UI canvas, right, has the timescale mode of affected by global timescale, this should still let everything work as per normal. But it doesn't. And my fourth menu has a timescale mode of nothing. So why is it not working? Quick to main menu uses the UI manager load scene. So if we use the load scene here, then there shouldn't be a problem. Right, and that's shit. Oh my god. And that's because we have a fade 2 function over here. So if I remove this timescale mode here, I think this also can fix the problem. So if I do a load scene here, so this can work even if there is affected by global timescale over here. So if I just leave the settings as they are, because I really don't need any of the so what was the problem just now? Like that was causing the whole thing to stop. Which it is here as well. It's causing the pause screen is not working here. Even though they is affected by global timescale and UI manager, right? So this one doesn't work for a different reason, right? And what is that reason? Unbelievable, man. Found the reason just now, but I forgot what it was. Form all bad. So quit the main menu, uses pause for C. If I use canvas, for the scene, this should fix the issue. There we go. But it shouldn't be happening, right? Like, why is the load scene using the original one causing so many problems? Gotta have more caffeine in my bloodstream. Caffeine is such an amazing drug. Craziest thing ever, man. Snaps you right away. Think faster and just function at higher plane, you know, what caffeine does to you. And with the pause menu, this doesn't work. But it works on the other
Swingers,
project though.
traders, and fellow friends. We stand on the precipice. of
Looks like I'm
the
gonna
cryptoverse
spend
where
today
fortunes are made with
supplementing
clay
part
and
12
legends
instead
born
of
from
starting on
memes.
part 13.
I speak not just of any coin,
Over here it says affected by global time
but of a
scale,
pua pustaja
when it
whose
rightfully
value
should be
soars like the wings of Pegasus, and whose meme echo through the corridors of the
rightfully
internet.
default value should be nothing.
Was it not a Pooh who dared to challenge the snipers and Palladius? Was it not a Pooh who dared to challenge the FUD of bears?
So perhaps it is best.
Yes, my
Oh.
friends, it was a Pooh. For he is just not a coin.
So if we
but
do a load
symbol
scene,
of the
right, then the
wild
fade 2
launching
here should
of crude.
instead of 0 here. That makes enough sense.
He who hold a Pooh hold the very essence of the meme economy.
And then this value here
And
should be
with it,
whatever the
power
default
to
value.
shape the future.
U and in time scale mode. This is correct.
So let us raise our keyboard in solidarity and ride the waves of the blockchain with a Pooh coin as our
fade.
mast. For today we hard,
It's not being used here, right?
tomorrow we moon.
So with these changes,
And
everything
once
should
she
be
got
working
inside the
fine.
house, she started like hugging me. She started hugging me and like saying things like,
Just a couple of
"Do you know how
things
to hack? Are you a hacker
that I
and
had to
stuff?"
work out with
I want
the
to talk to her.
UI
And she started like
screen.
hugging me even more. Oh man, that was a funny day. It didn't end that though,
The
but
fade function.
yeah, she almost kissed me.
I was born on a friendly street where the friendly drums to beat and the loving rugged street went all over us. And every single night when me da would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbors out with this chorus: come out, you rugged man, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you swipe our money down in Indonesia. Tell her how the friend brigade made you run like hell away from the green and friendly lanes of Telegram. But the fighting wouldn't end, couldn't break, couldn't bend. Through the weary nights as we stood up tall and continued
Load
to dump.
scene 0.
Alidius tried to dump, but he's a charm.
Hi Obito. I like today's stream. There seems to be a lot of people popping in.
Come out and fight me like a
You
man.
didn't miss anything. Didn't miss anything, brother.
Show your wife how you swipe.
It was just me getting frustrated with the code not working as it should be, and it's just me doing a ton of bug fixing. You didn't miss a lot.
Made you run like
you can see the frustration lines on my face. But I just managed to fix a bug, so I'm feeling better now. And I just had a shot of caffeine, and it's got me thinking faster, which is never a bad thing. So now I'm updating the post, and I was hoping to get started on part 13 today, but then spend like 2.5 hours fixing bugs. It's just programming stuff. It's super annoying, but happens a lot. And this is why game developers often do so much overtime before a game releases, and then they just die from like getting overworked. It's a crazy life. I guess I'm glad I'm not a games developer, because I didn't work in games industry, because if I did, then I would be spending so much time just working in the office, and then just for one little credit in the post game credits, scrolling texting that nobody reads. So where was I? Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you too. As you can see, my New Year is off to a great start. Haven't done anything part 13. But we will get there eventually. Let me just check scripts to see if everything is in the right place now. So we have the fade function. What else? That's all, right? One change here. And I've got to apply these changes to the blog, and just preview this. So which tutorial of ours are you following? Do you like it? Any constructive criticism you have for us? Like, what can we do better? I don't want to ask what we do well, because like, that's just stroking our own ego, right? But then if I ask what can we do better, that helps to make our stuff better. Thank you so much. I've turned off ads for this because I thought we didn't have much viewers, but then hey, today is nice. Like there's a lot of people popping in and saying hi and everything, which I really appreciate. So let me know if you have any coding questions, or I'm glad that the whole Git thing has helped. So I lecture at a school in Singapore, and I just got sick of trying to explain Git every year, so I thought, hey, let's just get one of my interns, and then we will do a video for Git, and then I'll never have to explain it again. That was how that's how this channel started. It was just a way for me to earn some money creating videos like the Git one that you saw, but then we ended up creating a bunch of tutorials, and we're in deep working on. I never thought that these tutorials would be difficult to make, but it's a lot harder than I thought it was. And I began doing these streams because if I just code it by myself, I'll get distracted by so many things. And I have a PS5, just PS4, sorry, it's right beside me. If I'm not on stream, I'll be like coding for 1 hour, playing for half an hour, and never get anywhere. So it was just a way to keep myself accountable. And of course, whenever people drop in and they say hi, like, hey, thanks for the videos and everything, it always puts a smile on my face. So it's nice to see that there are people like you who are out there who have a lot of kind words to give, because otherwise then why are we doing this, right? Because we're breaking even, so I have interns who help me edit videos and everything. So then the money from Patreon and from the videos just about covers the cost of the interns. So I'm working for free. I'm not paying myself anything. But it's nice to, I mean, in the future, hopefully, you know, this can become different. Then be nice to make some money off this eventually. But in the meantime, it's nice to see that it helps. I appreciate it. There's not a lot of reward to doing these videos, but you know, like I said, it saves me time when I'm lecturing. You know, I can just sit around. Now you know my secret, right? So when I go to class and I lecture, I just like to sit around and say, hey, just watch this video and solve all your problems. Then you know, I just talking is tough. You know, like I shouldn't say that. You know, it's such a privileged thing to say, but after you repeat the same thing for like 4 or 5 years, right? Then having a video really helps to save the saliva that I spent. So I'm glad it helps. I really appreciate it. If we have forums as well, so if you work on a project and you ever need help with your code, feel free to drop by in the forums. We have some AI, and the AI is coded to answer basic coding questions, which is really fantastic. So what I want to do here is just check, see if the quick to main menu button works. And it does, somewhat. There is a fake black and nothing else. So something is jamming the fade to black.
Oh mamma mia, let me tell you a story about a guy named John living life in all its glory. He's got a dream, a plan to make some dough, selling Apple cryptocurrency.
The water is jamming the fade black.
From the land of sauce and wine.
Looks like we have one more problem here.
When they ask him if he knows, he says no, so. But when they say market far, he says investo nella rana autistica. Crypto pizza party, let's take a spin. Buying pizza with a pool, we're destined to win. Joy's got the plan, making moves every day. Selling crypto for pizza, that's the only way.
Some folks tell me I shouldn't be a fool and let my retardation take over. Well, they haven't got a clue. I'm talking about the green frog that's named the poo. Got my whole life savings put into this frog, I ain't even minded. Fact, this tiny frog gonna make me rich someday. Think I'll chill before I chill till the coast is clear, then I'm on my way. Not worried about a cheater, no, they can try to dump on me. I'll be busy peeing outside and eating chicken tendies. Then I go back and check the chart, I'll think it's alright. Life's been pretty good knowing this frog of mine. Where tall grass sways and the frogs sunbathe. All I know is my kind of folk. No shirt, no shoes, but our beer's always cold. Proud to be American and say we ain't never sold. Y'all know about them heaters, shit, neither do I. Cause I'm busy trying to buy me a new fishing boat. That ain't my problem, Lord knows I'm not a G. Blessed to be born in USA, I'm a booster on my team. He's a patriot, he's a fraud. I ain't dumb, no, but I'm retarded, I'll give you that. Big truck,
Queen on top, orange down below. I'll bring that heat, watch it glow.
Let's say time scale mode, be whatever it is. How can you do the level design for 2D platformer games like Hollow Knight for the hand-drawn art? Do you mean level design in terms of do you mean like the art, or do you mean like the gameplay? Because level design over here can mean the drawing. It can also mean how you lay out your platforms and where you put enemies and all that stuff. So if it's the art, I'm not trained in art, so I'm less equipped to answer your question. But nowadays, if you have $20 to spare, you can just drop in a ChatGPT. Oh, how do you put assets in a row? That's simple. Okay, so what we have here, right, is we have let me just show you how the scene looks. So what we have here is we have multiple layers of graphics. So you can see we have some graphics a little bit in the background, and then we have some graphics kind of in the foreground, and we use a camera that is perspective. So what this does is that if you because Unity is intrinsically a 3D software, right? If you do this, when you move around, you will see parallax scrolling. So you can see the objects at the back scroll a little slower than objects in the front, and that's how you lay out your elements. This gives you a better effect, but then you will have to account for this because the camera looks different in perspective and orthographic. It generally looks a little bit better in orthographic alignment wise, because our platforms are a little misaligned for the perspective view. Other than that, it generally makes it very easy for you to do parallax scrolling, which is again the illusion that objects in the background move a lot slower than the objects in the foreground. So just start dropping your stuff onto the scene. So you want to import your assets into a folder inside your project, and then from there, once you have the art imported, you can just start dragging and dropping the elements onto the scene, and it will appear on the scene itself. I'm dragging it in the wrong place, so it's not appearing, but if you just drop elements like this, it starts appearing in your scene. Yeah. So if it's too far behind, you will see it looks a little weird, so we have to do some configuration to get it to show up as well. So if it's not showing up again, you can move it to the foreground. I mean, a whole bunch of things that you can do. For a more specific guide, you're gonna have to follow one of our tutorials. I think the Metroidvania tutorial will be helpful for you if you just give it a shot. The first, just go through the first few parts, because there's one part that covers how to set up the camera, and let me know what you think. Yep, make sure to set your camera perspective to be perspective. The projection should be perspective, not orthographic. It's very important. Alright, but because and then when you changed, you've got to make sure that you start the project using a perspective camera, so that when you change to perspective, everything won't suddenly get misaligned. It's really important for you to do that. Other than that, give it a try and let me know how you find it. It's one of the best things that Unity has, this ability to lay everything out in perspective more, because it makes making the 3D effect in 2D games so much easier to do. Otherwise, you have to write a complex script to do the parallax scrolling, and I'm not really a fan of writing scripts wherever it's not necessary, because there's gonna be a lot of scripts in your project. It's a big one. So back to figuring out why the scene transition isn't happening. This thing is not. Oh wait, it's happening now. Oh, it's the wrong project. So it's not happening here. Get stuck here because pause menu here is disabled. But if we use the pause menu here, this doesn't give us the same problem, no? So if I use the pause menu here, it doesn't give the same problem, you see? See, it doesn't give the same problem. Why is it giving the problem the other side? Is it a script issue? Is there a load scene? There's a load scene here. What is the difference? It's no difference. Let me just turn this off, and we'll see whether this works out. Wow, so now I get stuck here. Is there a line of code that changes time scale and line of scale?
Chalky milk, without it I am angry. Where is my chalky milk? I need it for my 10 days.
You know, we don't actually have a time scale thing.
Join the revolution of friends and buy some Mapu. Minus 99%.
Can't believe I'm getting stuck with this, man.
We had a cheap cab and you was Nicholas. Actually more like GTVOs. Now we are fully community run.
Okay, it's the same problem here.
He is number one and running this shit. TikTok 10 market cap where he belongs. Late at night, I'm feeling so alone. Staring at my phone, waiting for your call. In my mind, I see you out.
I think this warrants a whole discussion on the
Drowning in my tears, the pain runs deep. But your mean magic gives me a reason to breathe.
time scale thing.
An outcast in this world, but you understand me. I blew up a stash on the falling frog. I wanna kiss all the ladies in the world.
So this uses the canvas one. If I use the Pause menu. Let's see. It's the same problem. But if I use the pause menu here, then this doesn't work altogether. Oh, wait. Does with the unpause option. There we go. Well, how do we fix this? Perhaps, definitely we want to get the load scene function. Set the time scale back to 1. Activate the fade black. Do it on pause.
Got a sugar tooth, put on your shin guards, cheetah, cause I put on a knock boots. Looking at the charts till my eyelids droop, it's the truth. Apple, it don't stop, Apple, it don't stop, Apple, it don't stop, it's the truth. Apple, it don't stop. Apple, I need apple. Chalky milk and candies getting my way, cheetah's gonna get nasty. Do it so your dad sees. Embarrass your whole family just cause you came between a retard and his apple damn me. I wanna only apple will do. Don't care if he pees, his pants are racial bus approved. It's gonna make apple black cause cheaters know they're going to lose. To a retard, hyperactive frog from Finland cheats, sing the blues.
So perhaps making the timescale default back to 1 is the solution to our problems here.
I wanna
wish there when Dad dumped. I was there when Telegram got deleted. I was there when the friends rallied. I will be there for 1 billion. You can't fade history. I don't think you understand. We are trying to save the fella's life by getting up to 2 billion. Our community is out there saving lives. Think of the fella now.
There we go.
After the legendary betrayal, but I held and I've been keeping up.
Man, the amount of work to make this UI screen thing into a GPU.
Successful the return has been. I've been chilling my ass off.
So if I turn this on,
Alrighty, fellow apple friends.
I turn this on, then this breaks the. Why does this break the load scene? Because right now it breaks like that. If I turn off save game and it doesn't break. Is it? So it's the pause that breaks everything, huh? Why does the pause break game? Don't allow. This prevents a variety of bugs. Okay.
shoe. With every step my heart beats true. In its laces I found my clue. Every day he's bricked up. What can you do? 'Cause I'm love with a sentient shoe. You listen to my woes, you understand. With you by my side, no, not November, yes I can. From dusk till dawn, we dance away. Me and my shoe, no holiday. I'm my shoe, no holiday. I'm a lover, no gay. I'm a lover, no gay. I'm in love whenever my peace. With you, my love will never cease. So let them talk, let them stare. I'll hold you close without care. For in this love I found my place. Me and my shoe, kissing sweet embrace. I'm in love with a sentient shoe. With every step my heart beats true. In its laces I found my clue. Every day he's bricked up. But what can you do? 'Cause I'm love, what can you do? 'Cause you let them talk, let them stare. I'll hold you close without a care. For in this love I found my place. Me and my shoe, kissing sweet embrace. I'm in love with a sentient shoe.
Run away, 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 run. Ding dong, ditch your door, bitch. Then I take off, jump in the Jeep's bushes and wait it off. I'm watching you right now, bitch. Get mad, you look stupid. I'm inside your bushes with chicken tendies protruded, 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 protruded. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
Why does the pause function break everything?
Ding dong, ditch your door, bitch. Then I take off, jump in the Jeep's bushes and wait it off. I'm watching you right now, bitch. Get mad, you look stupid.
Oh
I'm
my
inside your
god.
bushes with chicken tendies
What
protruded,
is going on?
protruded, protruded. Run away, 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 run.
Brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, 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 fiammeggiante, ardente, caldo, occhi, fiammeggiante, ardente, caldo, occhi, ho bisogno di un impacco di ghiaccio, ma è così divertente. Ho bisogno di un impacco di ghiaccio, ma è così divertente. Brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani. Fiammeggiante, ardente, caldo, occhi. Ho bisogno di un impacco di ghiaccio, ma è così divertente. Ho bisogno di un impacco di ghiaccio, ma è così
I think I found the issue here.
divertente.
Question is how to fix this.
Brucia quando faccio pipì, le mani, brucia
So
quando
why
faccio
I'm going through so much trouble is because I want to make the code as easy as
brucia quando
proof as
faccio pipì,
possible.
le mani.
In the sense that when you are working with the editor, the scripts shouldn't be a problem. I say idiot proof, but really it's not an idiot problem. It's just, you know, you want to make the components as intuitive as possible so you don't get certain configurations where everything breaks. And right now it's happening for the UI screen, which is and it's happening here because the UI screen is getting disabled before it finishes this coroutine, which is why everything is breaking. I need this part to run. And for that to happen, the screen has to maintain active, has to remain active until everything is over.
Ma è così divertente l'emo, ma è così divertente l'emo. Brucia quando faccio pipì, l'emo. Brucia quando faccio pipì, l'emo. Brucia quando faccio pipì, l'emo. Feeling the beat, moving my feet in the club. I'm feeling so complete. We had a time, but it's a dead end. I'm moving on, this is where it ends. Tried to make it work, but we fell apart. The fire's gone, we can't restart. I'm saying goodbye, can't take it anymore. It's over, baby, it's time to close the door. It's over, yeah, so over. No more tears, I'm feeling bolder, letting go. I'm free to start anew. It's over, baby, and I'm leaving you. Ooh, yeah. It's over, and I'm leaving you. Ooh, yeah. Feeling the beat, moving my feet in the club. I'm feeling so complete. We had a time, but it's a dead end. I'm moving on. Falling on apple core, a guiding star. Walk the dip again from near and far. Don't ever stay away, this is our game. If you can't mean you won't find fame. 69 billion market cap, a dream inside. Friends will be friends through day and night. Apu, I think about you all the time. In this mean world, you truly prime. Apu, 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 our joyful chance. How much is this to we stack? Let's take a chance. Friends forever in this crypto space. With Apu by your side, we'll embrace. In the mean war, we stand tall. With Apu,
Go for this
we'll never
static.
fall. Through the memes and market haze, Apu leads us in his grace. From boards to chats, his presence beams. In a land of memes, Apu races.
Even if this is static, full routine started from this object here, right? So it still needs to be active to continue running.
I hear the G to come in the graps, selling his bag again. And you ain't seen the sunshine since
The best way is to use the
I don't
fader
know when.
to do the
He's
load
stuck
scene
in
instead.
some prison and keeps cheating on. But that cheater keeps a selling, cheater sell until it's all gone. When I found out about Apu, my rigger told me, son, always be a good friend.
But how do we do that?
Apu, 'cause it always leads to fun. Apu shot a man in Reno just to watch him cry, 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 cry. When I heard that cheater crying, I knew Apu was my friend. Apu, Apu's Dodge's friends are rich folks eating fancy
Fake
tendies,
2.
improperly drinking chalky milk and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I knew a boo would set me free. But those cheaters keep us selling, and that's what tortures me. Well, Abu freed me from this prison, and that 10 times gain was mine. I bet Abu is going to move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Jeter prison, that's where the normies stay. And I'd let that lonesome Jeter sell his bags, all his bags away.
In the land of talking naked candies, Abu therefore is ready to get his Wendy's. With his mighty arms and his golden crown, he'll conquer the moon without a frown. Every jump is getting higher.
So the best way is to actually move this thing. Okay.
I proposed that son, I love you, please marry me. You stole my heart and set it free. With every beat, I'm falling deeper. You're
Time to
the
drink
one
water.
that I adore. My secret keeper. In your eyes I see a
You mean for me?
magic. Your love is like a sweet addicted. I tasted you under the moonlight. Hold you close till the rhythm ignite. Like my apples by your side. Won't you be mine? Together we'll shine like stars that align. On purpose that you're forever by my side. Our love is like fire, there's no need to hide. Our love is like fire, there's no need to hide.
Hey, it's not a bad idea. Just give me a moment, yeah. Let me just sort this out. I have water. Oh, I actually have some water here. Convenient.
And your apples by your side, forever by my side. Our love is like fireworks, no need to hide.
When I get high on apple. Time feel funny me.
So the problem is with the coroutine right here because fade 2 happening.
Waiting for 103.
Well, I think I have an idea actually. Finally, I've come to possible solution. Maybe I could just do a fade 2 thing. Yes. And right after the fade 2, I can do a load C. For this to be possible, I'll get a reference to the fade 2 object, which can't.
nostalgia, catching bodies on the side. Fortune flexing, making sideliners cry. Trolling all day, missing out on tendies. Getting crypto rich, stacking up them Benjis.
I guess I can just add a scene.
Sideline is salty, they can't handle the game. While I'm sipping on my Caprice and laughing all the same. From the
Scene to
favelas,
go
Apple
here.
story started.
And after the whole thing is done,
His vision parted, but the community, they wouldn't be the
but then that would
rising
make the fate
from
to
the ashes, their voices heard.
still run.
Apostasia, the king of the sideliners, making tendies rain while they're stuck in their whiners.
So whatever. Let's see if this works.
Trolling's my art. Apu is spotlight, taking over the charts. Javi and Mali, he's on the hunt. Aladies, he's running, can't face the gun. Favela Anoni holds the fort. Apu's legacy, a never-ending sport. Through betrayal and chaos, they found their way. United as one, no longer astray. Apu's true believers, they won't be swayed. Rise of the phoenix, a new era made. Apostasia, the king of the sideliners, making tendies rain while they in the land of memes where laughter flows free. There's a frog named Davey, so cute you'll see, with eyes so wide and a smile so bright. He hops through the web, bringing joy in his fight. APU, the frog of our dreams, with every menu reigns supreme. From Apostasia to AP coin, be charming with forever joy. 10 billion market cap, a milestone to behold. But it's not just the money, it's the story.
So that means that this section here will be updated. Use. Not really use instead. Use. Okay, cool. So it'll do a fade. Load C. Build index here. And hopefully this works. I want this to work regardless of whether the game is paused or not. Whether the pause screen is paused or not. Once the function fires, it shouldn't break just because one of our scripts stops working the same way. New timescale does not exist in the current context.
Through the reeds and the rushes he hops along, with the melody of joy in his froggy song. His brother wise and gentle by his side.
Not working out very well.
Rising tide. In the moonlit glow, they dance and sway. In the rhythm of the night, they find their way. Apostasia with a smile so bright, guiding others through the darkness with his light.
You know what, maybe I'll just add a caveat that says that you have to use the UI screen load scene because the pause menu has a possibility of getting disabled. Let's just caveat it with that, because otherwise the recoding will take forever.
It's a literal, actual Red Bull token. I see it popping right now, but my brain will not allow me knowingly put my actual.
Yeah, so it works now.
How the fuck am I supposed to rationalize buying this shit? I swear to God, crypto is so fucking dumb. It's like people do the worst ever. It somehow works, but if you have one brain cell, you are automatic setup for failure. Fuck this shit. There is no trend to follow.
New actions to resume.
There is no trend to follow when it is a literal ripple escape coin. How the fuck is someone supposed to buy an actual literal scam? Why would you turn to idiot? That's what trend to follow when it is a literal scam coin. How the fuck is someone to buy an actual literal scam? Why would anyone do that, you idiot?
Little green friend, so pure and true, lighting up our world with just a hobby or two. From humble roots, your charm has spread. Now you're forever in our hearts and heads. You came from Finland, so unassuming, a green froggy with big eyes beaming, but your youthful spirit quickly went viral, capturing our souls with wrist so vital. Apple, you're one of a kind, more than a meme, a piece of our mind. Helper of nostalgia, naive but wise, our dearest friend before our very eyes. They may confuse you for Pepe the Frog, but you're one of a kind. Forever on the knock, so gentle and sweet, a balm for our days, reminding us to live with kindness always. From World Wide Web to blockchain's bright spark, your fame's transcending, leaving its mark. The next money meme, the crypto frontier, but to us you'll always be our best friend so dear. Abu, Abu, you're one of a kind, more than a meme, a piece of our mind. Helper of nostalgia, naive but wise, our dearest friend before our very eyes.
My damn, I love a G'd up in the air again. I'll probably never care again about anything American. Ooh, I messed up. It's spinning like some chalky milk. I messed up off the milk and grilled chicken. That green frog, green frog, that little frog. Green frog, that little frog. Green frog, that little frog. Green frog, little green frog. I'm on the lily pad chilling now. They say I look like a lumberjack. Felt like red, so I ordered a full rack. I am out of green, so I'ma go and get another sack. I possess a set of memes it seems a lot of others lack. I come from a part where the pond is pretty and the ground grows roses. My pond got a lot of friends and some cheats be overdosing. You can leave your car locked, cause your car might end up getting detailed 9 times out of 10. When we get pulled over, everybody in the truck is
was a bubble of shady growing up poor in the pond is what made me. She green frog, the little frog. She green frog, the little frog. She green frog, little green frog, little green frog. I'm on the lily pad chilling now. They say I look like a lumberjack, feel like ribs, so I ordered a full rack. I am out of green, so I'ma go and get another sack. I possess a set of memes, it seems a lot of others lack. I come from a park where the pond is pretty and the ground broke.
아꾸 사줘서 난 어긋해 marry me. You stole my heart and set it free. With every beat, I'm falling deeper. You're the one that I adore, my secret keeper. In your eyes, I see a world of magic. Your love is like a sweet addicted. Oh, dance with you under the moonlight. Hold you close to the rhythm at night. 아꾸 쌓여선 won't you be mine? Together we shine like stars that align. 아꾸 쌓여선 forever by my side. Our love is like fireworks, no need to hide. No need to hide.
Bakit it's only round one of the five. Step on the rug, watch it just take control. Feel the rhythm, see you while it lose all control. Watch the colors so they see the magic unfold. Project us the drug will take us on a journey untold. We're flying through the stars, dancing on the breeze, floating through the night, no worries, no disease. The power of the rug is like we're in a dream. Together we can conquer in telegram we stream. So let's fly right to the bottom. On Project magical rug, we're only big stopping. We'll dance all night, oh, the sight. Come on everybody, it's only round one of the flight. Step on the rug, project, just take control. Feel the rhythm, see you while it lose all control. Watch the colors on it, see the magic unfold. Project the rug will take us on a journey untold. We're flying through the stars, dancing on the breeze, floating through the night, no worries, no disease. The power of the rug is like we're in a dream. Together we can conquer, in telegram we scream. So let's fly right to the bottom. On Project magical rug, we're only big stopping. We'll dance all night, oh, the sight. Come on everybody, it's only round one of the.
Damn, you gotta go get something to eat, man. I'm hungrier than a motherfucker, man. Hey, yo, man, let's get these candies. Many friends, many friends. Wish she ain't with me, but we don't sell no more. Don't look to the price no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my bags. I'll never sell my stack. Have mercy on many friends, my friends. Many friends. But with Apple. Now man, this pussy that's putting rocks on my head. Go and dump your bags, motherfucker, I ain't dead. The diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground mean king and I ain't been crowned. When I mean something special happens every time. I'm the greatest, I am Apu in his prime. Try to dump on me harder, you can't rub me twice. When you're in all-time highs, we double the price and many friends, many friends. Wish she ain't with me, but we don't sell no more. Don't look to the price no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my bags. I'll never sell my status. Have mercy on many friends, my friends. Many friends. Oh, what I pull. Many friends, many friends. Wish sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't friends. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for friends. Life gotta be easy cause I stack hard. We are friends forever, nothing brings us apart. Many friends, many friends. Oh, what I pull. Sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for friends. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for friends. Life gotta be easy cause I stack hard. We are friends forever, nothing brings us apart. Many friends, many friends. Oh, what I pull. My rapist, my dogs, I gotta confess. I like meat, smoke meat, any meat meat's good. My favorite meat is chicken meat. Chickies are the best meat. Meat is tasty. I like meat a lot. Did I mention I like meat? I like meat, smoke meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat, smoke meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat. I like meat, smoke meat, any meat really. Meat. I like chilling in the smokehouse. Pop open the smoker. Vegans passing out cause the meat smoke. Vegans ain't won't smoke. Smoke. Meat. I like meat. Meat. I like meat, smoke meat, any meat really. Meat. I like meat.
In the realm of memes where legends roam, there's a frog named Aku with memes to own. With a Finnish flair and a grin so wide, he's the true star of the meme-filled tide. Aku, I'm a lucky frog. In the meme world, you're the true demigod. From boards to chats, you famed a sword. You're the meme we all adore. With your quirky charm and Finnish wit, you've captured hearts bit by bit. From dawn till dusk and beyond the screen, you're the frog of dreams, a cool meme queen. In the endless sea of internet lore, you stand out, Apple, more and more. With every meme shared, legacy grows. You're the meme that everyone knows. So here's to Apple, our meme king. In the meme world, you reign supreme. With your charm and wit, you'll forever shine. Apple, from the meme eagle.
divided world. Cheats deserve a soul demise. This is Aqua Pusta just. Will tally kick, brother, we shall wait. Trust this plan by the devil. Demise pain and more demise to the cheats. Genocide, all of them. Diamond hand the bag, stone cheats in the face. Pass me that AK-47, friend. Apu doesn't tolerate cheats and neither do we. All side the cheats, gotta keep out the trust in a plan.
My upper brings all the G to the yard, and dang right, it's better than yours. He can teach you, but he'd have to charge. It's the upper that keeps him coming back for more. He pours the chai so smooth and frothy, blending flavors, it's a work of art. He's got the spices, the secret recipe. One sip and it'll warm your heart. My upper brings all the G to the yard, and dang right, it's better than yours. He can teach you, but he'd have to charge. It's the upper that keeps him coming back for more. My upper brings all the G to the yard, and dang right, it's better than yours. He can teach you, but he have to charge. It's the upper that keeps him coming back for more.
Hi there, do you like a poo? I think I like a poo. See the world the way I do, catch it. My brain's that way, trying to get my head straight. Which bean coin should I impregnate? Do you ever stop and think? You ever stop and think? A poo can change your life in a blink. Well, at least that's what I think. We don't know each other, we're here for each other. What else do I need? We're not here for the greed. Pays off to be a little retarded. Well, at least that's what my dad said. Eating some tendies in bed, while other tokens are in the red. We're gonna make some money. We're gonna make some money. So why won't you smile, at least for a little while? We'll never do this again. We'll never make these friends again. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. Not today. Not today. No, 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 not today.
Let's go!
it.
I stepped away for a few hours and I'm catching up on what's been going on. I'm not a millionaire, and my 15K is worth like 2-3K.
Well, I may be looking at the wrong project files, then it's not the latest one.
Either shut the fuck up or leave. Everybody else in the past 3 days, we went from getting 100 impressions per upload tweet to literal thousands. Coincidentally, it has never been easier to chuck $100 into Apu. All we have to do is meet for a few days. Fuck the sniper talk, the whale talk, the G talk. They can't kill us, they will need to join us. We literally did the hardest part already. We have a community. We can take any Twitter post and apply 100 likes, tweets on demand. People pay for that shit, we already have it. All we have to do is what we've been doing. We just gotta meet. Honestly, I was thinking about selling, but then someone started making Apu songs. At that point I decided that I was staying. Think about it, where do you belong? Apu's where you belong. Apu's where you belong. Apu's where you belong.
Yeah, this is Apu Walnuts with some very important information. I want y'all to get your kicks out, nugget them, nugget my shoe. You do it like this, like this, like this. Nugget my shoe. You do it like this, like this, like this. A nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, 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 like nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, nugget my shoe, nugget my shoe, nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, 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 like nugget my shoe, nugget it on the right, nugget it on the left. Check my phone, what's your address? My kicks are tight, my kicks are right. My homies in the hood, they doing alright. So nugget up your shoe, so nugget it up your shoe, so nugget it up your shoe. I pull on nuts, is moving it right. Not your shoulder, on your knees, it's your shoe. Alright, nugget my shoe, nugget my diss, nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, like nugget my shoe, nugget my kick, nugget my shoe, nugget my shoe, nugget my shoe.
Green, green friends, so pure and true. Lighting up our world with just a clue or two. From humble roots, your charm has spread. Now you're forever in our hearts and heads.
Came from Finland, so unassuming. Green foggy with big eyes beaming. But your youthful spirit quickly went viral, capturing our souls with this so vital. Apu, Apu, you're one of a kind. More than a meme, a piece of our mind. Helper of nostalgia, naive but wise. Our dearest friend before
spot, your face transcending, leaving its mark. The next money leap, crypto frontier, but to us you'll always be our best friend, so dear.
Beep beep boop boop, beep beep boop boop, wee 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 wee. Beep beep boop boop, beep beep boop boop, wee 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 wee. Chocolate milk candies, Palladius, 5G, Favela, reverse swagging boop boop. Trans wife, 1 billy, 1 trilly, 1 silly, Brazilian wife. Apple walnuts is not gay, he likes girls' movies. Beep beep boop boop, beep beep boop boop boop. Wee 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 beep beep boop boop, beep beep boop boop. Wee 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 wee.
In the heart of Santiago town, a sly snake was found. Hide in the Apu telegram chat, slithering all around, whispering secrets, trying to gobble up any Apu he could eat. But little did he know 5G was famous for cheating jinx. With a smile on his face, 5G came to town. A man from afar with a punch similar Chris Brown. He saw Santiago knowing his ways, but instead of confrontation, he had other plays. Oh Santiago, you thought you were smart, but 5G had a plan, he'd tear you apart. Blackmailed, you fell to the ground. Santiago's downfall, in jail you asked will get pound. Santiago's downfall, and tell you ass will get pound.
Santiago's on the run, got a secret to conceal. Up his backside there's me that he cannot reveal. With every step he takes, he gets closer to Guantanamo, Latin Beach playing in his heart. His ass soon to be stretched out like a yo-yo. Santiago, Santiago, running through the streets. Oh Santiago, Santiago, the dirty thieving G's got a USB hidden up his backside, crossing borders while packing fudgies on a wild ride. In the heat of the night, the Apu apostles begin to plan. Santiago scurries his feet, we're not even sure if he's a man. Argentina's his destination, where freedom lies in wait. But the moment he sells his Apu, he'll be put behind an iron gate. Hey, hey, hey. Santiago, Santiago, running through the streets. Oh Santiago, Santiago, the dirty thieving G's got a USB hidden up his backside, crossing borders while packing fudgies on a wild ride. In the heat of the night, the Apu apostles begin to plan. Santiago scurries his feet, we're not even sure if he's a man. Argentina's his destination, where freedom lies in wait. But the moment he sells his Apu, he'll be put behind an iron gate. Hey, hey, hey. Santiago, ンキー耳を傾けろパラディウスが逃げようとしてんだこのまま見逃すか
世界のパラディウス逃げんなよ俺たちが捕まえてみせるぜトレードじゃないにて罰を受けろ絶対逃げるなよ奴を殺せパラディウス裏切り者コミュニティの裏切り者アブコインを盗んで逃げようとしてるソーシャルメディアを削除しやがって俺たちは奴に仕返しをするぜ Let's go パラディウス逃げんなよこのまま見逃すか世界のパラディウス逃げんなよ俺たちが捕まえてみせるぜトレードじゃない逃げ罰を受けろ絶対逃げるなよ奴を殺せパラディウス裏切り者コミュニティの裏切り者アブコインを盗んで逃げようとしてるソーシャルメディアを削除しやがって俺たちは奴に仕返しをするぜ Let's go パラディウス逃げんなよ東南アジアで隠れて豪遊の日々友達を裏切ってロレックスを手に入れようとそんな奴許せるかよバイナンスの情報を手に入れたぜ資金凍結して奴を追い込め KYC されてるならもう逃がさない獄中で奴悔い改めろこのまま見逃すか絶対のパラディウス逃げんなよ俺たちが捕まえてみせるぜトレードじゃない逃げたけど絶対逃げるなよ矢を殺そうせパラディウス裏切り者残るミドラにモルモノポスタジャのために逃げられないパラディウス最後の騎士まで
Shocking looking bendies, you got over then come over. We'll play with my friendies, you know my name is Apu. Girl, when I back with better endies. Now he can't mean, yeah I'm that mean. Just ask your stupid besties, you let me tell you what I'm about. Comments in my pop to a Billy, 5G is base. VCs are cringe, they suck on some willies. Yeah, they bitches and Apu is winning. Get your tendies up and pump with me, just pump with me. Program to 10 Billy. Pump with me, just pump with me. Program to 10 Billy. Program to 10 Billy. Yo, let me tell you about the crew. We artistic, we mean like it's free. Rolls like we boxing this. Death tried to run, we got the candle infected. Plasma tried to fade, we ratioed and stayed chillin'. Now Cabal wants to play, we stay choking, milk sippin'. Yeah, Apple stays winning, so get your tennies up and pump with me, just pump it. Plasma tried to fade, we ratioed and stay chillin'. Now Cabal wants to play, we stay choking, milk sippin'. Yeah, Apple stays winning, so get your tennies up and pump with me, just pump it. Plasma try to fade, we ratioed and stay chillin'. Big bitches and Apple is winning. Get your tendies up and pump with me, just pump with me. Program to 10 Billy. Pump with me, just pump with me. Program to 10 Billy.
Late at night, me and the bros sipping whiskey, strumming on our guitars. Had no plans, no place to go, but we heard about a treasure hidden in the stars. Yeah, we waited Twitter, me and the crew, hunting for likes and retweets too, screaming hashtags, causing quite the fuss, tapping on keyboards, raising some hell with a buzz. Oh, the tweets we share, the trolls we fall, in a world of hashtags, we found our spot, from the darkest corners to the funniest jokes. Twitter was our playground where we never felt alone. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it's finally done. Let me update Patreon files bin. Hey, so it took 4 hours to sort everything out. Much longer than I wanted. Well, that's all for the stream. We will have to work on part 13 in the next video instead. Let me just do one last check to make sure that everything, the scenes are working fine. So the pause menu first. Make sure it works. Let's make sure it's off. Shouldn't be on. How do I make sure it's on? Pause menu is off by default. Just turn this on. Thanks for staying the entire stream. I'm gonna sort this stuff out before I go. Let me reduce the fade time as well. And I'll just make sure that the other screens, the other scenes all have the same setup. Now we have to increase the bounce for the camera right here. Otherwise, the ground gets a little bit cut off. Let's stretch this down further.
Started from the bottom, now I'm headed to the top. Gonna reverse that rug and make that money non-stop. I took a leap of faith, bought a coin called Apu. Next minute the price drop, what you gonna do?
And let's see.
Kept vibing with the guys. Next thing I knew, the rug was about to fly. Out in the telegram, built the empire, slow rating on.
Okay, so this looks great as well. Let's look at cave number 2. Okay, so let me update the files. And put it up on Patreon. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed the music and my constant complaining about there are way too many bugs in the project. Hopefully in the next video we can start on part 13. I really dislike having spent the entire stream working on bug fixes, but sometimes that is how it is. such is life.
Revolution of the thought, standing strong together, marching in unison, demanding freedom forever. The beat of rebellion, howling in our hearts. This is the anthem of the thoughts that will never be torn apart. Whoa.
So thank you very much. Your words are very kind. Alright, so I'm gonna head off. I'll do another stream early next week probably. So thank you so much. I hope that my videos help you, and thanks for joining me on the stream to listen to the music.